Guys, welcome back to some more AFK Arena. Today we're over on the test server and the patch notes are finally here, guys. I have been waiting for these and there they are, patch notes 1.74. Now I haven't ran through them all yet, so you're gonna run through them with me. Added the new Wilder hero, Mishka, the Wild Child. We did see this up on Reddit and Discord a little while ago, so it is going to be a brand new Wilder. It is going to be a tank. Super excited to see where the actual skills and abilities come in, as well as if she has the ability or he has the ability to survive as a tank. So there we go. So the test is going to be up. The Bountiful Trials added the new Voyage of Wonder, the Forgotten Frontier. So another voyage coming, which is very cool. Added the Adventure Blackwoods to the Trial of God feature, which means, guys, that's right, a brand new artifact. Added a new Ranger class exclusive artifact called Dual Divinity, which can be acquired from the Trial of God. So we have a new hero, we have a new artifact, which is awesome. I'm gonna have to see exactly how powerful that is. Looking at the other Ranger artifacts, we have the Longbow, we have the Shroud. Those are what most players default to, so I really hope this one is going to make a difference. And it looks like after completing 3560, so you do have to be in chapter 36 to get this, guys. They are very starting to get into the late game artifacts, so 36 will have to be where you can pick up this artifact, the Dual Divinity. Added a new chapter to the campaign, chapter 46, guys, the Gallery of Dreams, which also having adjusted the difficulty for certain stages of 45. Added a new follow system that allows players to follow each other, where they can view other players' bard tales and winning formation. That's really cool. So I know one of the quality of life things that we've talked about before is the Bard's Tale. Every single account you log into, it pops up. You have to click off it or minimize it. I'm hoping it's something that you can follow a specific hero and it doesn't pop up every time that you go ahead and log in. The Eternal Engraving feature will become available for Graveborn heroes that reach Ascended 1 star. After increasing a hero's engraving level, they can no longer use the swap scroll. Now remember that, but this is the final faction, guys. The Graveborns are the final faction that is getting the engraving. So it's going to be interesting to see, because remember, with the Graveborn faction, we have some of the strongest heroes in AFK Arena. You have Silas as support, we have Desira, but you have Damon, you have Thorin, you have Graz. Not only how it's going to affect the campaign, how it's going to affect team comps, but also how it's going to affect the Twisted Realm. With the engraving, for instance, on the Wilders with Saurus, a lot of players engraved him. Well, now he's outperforming on some Twisted Realm bosses because of that engraving system, the bonuses that he gets there. So it's going to be interesting to see exactly what happens with Graz and what his abilities look like. But could it possibly make Isolde viable again, which would be very interesting to see, making Pharrell stronger. The Graveborn have probably more heroes that I'm really considering for the engraving, just because of the sheer power of the faction itself. Players that have unlocked the premium pass within Champions of Esprit and Twisted Bounty can now purchase a deluxe pass to receive an additional reward type. So they're just stacking rewards on rewards, because you get a premium pass within the Champions of Esprit and Twisted Bounty, which we know is the Noble Society. So I wonder if that's just the same pass we already have. It seems like that might be another pass. We're going to have to look at that to see what it is. Optimize the Twisted Realm for interface details. Aside from the Fabled Realm, it is now possible to view the current period's entrance requirements into the Fabled Realm. So you can see it regardless. If you're in the Fabled Realm, it shows you the requirements. If you're not, it doesn't show it. Hero adjustments, Wukong. Fixed a problem that was causing Wukong to be knocked over and incorrectly trigger the ability Foresight, while his ultimate ability was... So little adjustment there to Wukong. Cecilia fixed an issue where the enchanted Devil Trap ability would not correctly reduce the energy regeneration. Well, that's her engraving bonus, so definitely need to fix that. Fixed an issue that was preventing the ability Guardian Owl from being triggered in certain cases where Merlin received fatal damage. That's another big one that needs to be adjusted, because that's how he is going to live versus die. We've seen a lot of bugs lately with this game, and they've been working through them. A lot of adjustments here, guys. Sophia adjusted the advanced setting of the level 60 engraving, Spectral Disruption. So they changed Sophia's effect. Wow, that might make her really viable. A lot of players still use Sophia for that 5 pull, but if they adjusted the advanced effect of the 60 engraving, might be something to check it out. We've seen a couple with Iran, we've seen a couple with Sophia where the engraving system was counterintuitive to what they did with their furniture. We see the same again with Iran, that it kind of overwrites itself or it doesn't make a difference. So hopefully they changed him as well. Optimize the description of the spectral curse so it more consistently in his actual effects. The effect didn't change, so no big one there. Fix a problem that would occur in certain situations where they would cause the ability Dying Wish to give the incorrect target a shield when Damon dies. Again, another fix there for Damon. And then Verk, fix the advanced effect of level 60 engraving, ability Poison Traps, which was not correctly taking effect in certain circumstances. So no hero reworks. We did get a couple adjustments to the engraving system, which we know needed to be done. Like I was saying earlier, I'm surprised they didn't adjust Iran's. It might be something that's coming down the road, but some of the engraving systems kind of offset some of the either the ability that the signature item did or the ability that the furniture bonuses did. So if you built a hero out, you know, to a 309 rating where they're completely maxed out with signature item and furniture, then it was counterintuitive to build out the engraving system just like Sophia, because it didn't make sense. The Spectral Disruption for her ability was longer, but when the Spectral Disruption ended, this plus 60 would trigger. So now you had to wait, I think it was like 45 seconds of battle before you could do the stun. That was the plus 60. So good adjustments there. Let's see the big ones here, guys. So the Twisted Realm, definitely pretty good there. The Graveborn engraving, that's the one that I'm really thinking about. That's going to be crazy. We got to see if this is another one for the Bard's Tale. And then, of course, the Dual Divinity. We have a brand new artifact that is coming. And then Mishka, the Wild Child. So overall, guys, for Graveborns, like I said, when you look down the list of heroes, we can even go here. The heroes of the Graveborn heroes that I think are going to be kind of crazy. So Graz, of course, looking at his abilities, it's going to be kind of crazy on the engraving system for Graz. He is one I absolutely would like to see. Shamira could find a little bit of usefulness depending what they add. Thorin, we're going to have to see how this is going to affect the Thorin cheese that everyone uses and relies on to go through levels. Isabella has a decent amount of crowd control. Again, we're going to have to see where her damage. Nara, the same. With her crowd control ability, and her damage is pretty solid. Pharrell with the crowd control aspect, the multiple forms of crowd control could make a big difference on there. Baden, could he be viable? Probably not with the ads. Kelthar, again, probably not too viable with the ads. Silas, it'll be interesting because the combination of his signature item, if they make his heal stronger. Same with Desira. I think it's going to be kind of the same situation there, to see exactly how well the engraving system treats them. But some of the key heroes, absolutely, guys, increasing the damage of Oden and increasing the Evil Eye. This is the one that I'm wondering what they're going to add to here, because if they make him stronger, he's already kind of broken, especially when you run him with haste, when you run him in the portal party, different formations. He is already super broken, or honestly super efficient. So it's going to be interesting to see what his engraving looks like. Isolde, same. I'm really hoping that this will help with the survivability issues that we see when you start getting into level deficiencies. Torn, I don't think it's really going to make much of a difference, but this one definitely could be. With the two abilities here, it could make a big difference depending, again, what they add. Then we have Desira, we have Theowen. Theowen's a hero I would like to see a little more utility out. I'm building her on a couple accounts right now to test her out and see where she is. Desira, of course, with the healing abilities to see where she kind of builds out. And then, of course, if they make Hodgkin's Jolly Roger a little bit stronger, and of course, the immunity that he brings, which is very strong as well. All right, guys, so that will do it for our patch notes for today. Very cool to see patch 1.74 notes are up, so it brings a new Wilder and it brings a new artifact to AFK Arena. So let me know in the comments what you guys think, and as always, thank you guys for watching.